I'm finna change your name in the phone to Talk a Lot. But man, you look good though, man. In that TikTok video with I was like, damn. Now, yeah, in that orange shirt, I'm finna say, man, I don't think you should let your beard get that long again. I'm like, damn, you look way more like composed. Like
today from the Caesars Superdome in
you know, at first it was hard for me to adjust to it, but now I'm like, that naturally look like your best form. Like, like how you look right now in that orange shirt with the beard, with the hat like that. I'm like, damn, that look like how you supposed to look. Cause it's like now that I look back, I'm like, bro, y'all ain't looking like a criminal with all that, with that long ass shit.
It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Like you look like a masculine Neo.
The NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today we've
like Neo look gay as hell, you know what I'm saying? But it's like if he was like a real nigga, that's how he would look. Like you look like you look like if you sing So Sick of Love songs, you wouldn't be talking about a man, you'd be talking about a woman.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going.
Why can't I turn off the radio?
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Yeah, but I was like, dang, that fit was nice. That's how I'm gonna be dressing soon, bro. Like I'm gonna switch it up, bro.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Oh, see it.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the
But bro, that's actually why I had called you, because I saw you post a video of Sean, the nigga that you got your sea moss from. I think I know that dude. He from Clinton, ain't it?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5.
Is his wife named Jasmine? Exactly. Yeah, I know him. He used to my partner that died, his name Christian. He used to record him on that rapping and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, dang, it's a small world.
Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but
yeah, I know.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Oh, you meant like right now?
All game long.
Oh yeah, dang.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where
I know his wife. She used to be like my pretend girlfriend when I was young.
When you do that.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh yeah. And that nigga look like an MMA fighter now.
Get this inside the 30.
Yeah.
11 more on that.
He kind of slow though.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive.
I mean, he's not like, you know, like retarded, but you know, like you can tell he ain't got all his marbles. You know what I'm saying?
Nice plays to begin this contest.
But because my boy was just hustling the shit out of his ass with that studio shit.
We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
But
2nd and 7.
Yeah, I didn't know you knew him though, man. That's why I was like, dang, that dude. I seen that dude before, man.
Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
Hey, yo, pause there.
Scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Yeah,
That's
small
Thomas.
world, man.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but
So,
he needed 8. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers.
I didn't know
especially
Jasmine had him,
this
bro.
one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
What was crack?
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
No. She was bad.
Touchdown, first down.
Honestly, bro, she fell off from the last time I saw her.
Forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, you said thick. I'm like, nah, she got wide, nigga. But I ain't seen her in a long time. And she used to, you know, she almost got on she was on American Idol, I believe. Yeah, she did something like that. Like, I know she ain't go far, but she was on it like that. Like, so, cause my mom know her mom real well.
There at all.
Yeah.
He'll get this only up to about the
Man, I know, cause man, bro, this how you know Marcus fat ass been hate, cause when she came to our church or whatever, she was always talking about how she had a crush on me. This man gonna tell her, why you got a crush on him? He fat, and I'm like, nigga, you fat.
Now Jones.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, cop blocking this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was so young, but she thought I was so cute or whatever. But you know, I wasn't on that kind of shit then. Then by the time I got older, I saw she, you know what I'm saying, she had a dude, you know what I'm saying. But by that time, I didn't even look at her the same.
Buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Valdes-Scantling. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support.
Oh yeah, hey, cuz. I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. I literally was thinking of that when you first said it, but I didn't want to cut you off. I was like, I bet that nigga looked at him crazy as hell. Like, I just didn't want to cut you off, but I sure thought that. I'm so glad you said it.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you remember when that light-skinned nigga was
underneath route? Just
that nigga Mekhi Phifer was like, who the fuck is Cola? Yeah, that's who used to Cola back in the day. You know, she had a brother weak. Yeah. Cause I was like, you know, that nigga, that's why I told you he kind of slow, man, cause he a little rough around the edges. That's why I was like, man, I don't think that nigga took that lightly, bro. He probably was like, excuse me, nigga.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And like, bro, who the fuck bold enough to say that to a nigga on the first introduction, like on some disrespectful shit, like, yeah, I used to fuck your wife.
Let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise.
That's hilarious, nigga. That's so crazy. I promise you, brother, I was thinking in my head, I was looking at the scene when that nigga was like, who the fuck is Cola? Yeah, that's what you call about. She had the shit. Yeah.
Way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Yeah, boy, that's hilarious.
Excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Hell yeah, you saw Jeezy folded when he did that little sit down with him. I bet he ended up hitting that ass.
Back to throw. Jones. That is caught by the tight end.
Yeah, but hey, that's crazy. No, yeah, for sure. What kind of work you do?
And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Jake Moody now for the point after.
Cause when I went on this TikTok, I seen like he was in the truck.
7-0 lead.
Well, I shouldn't say a truck, but
a 10-play drive that time. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away.
Yeah, that's what I said. That looked like the side shit, but I was like, I know he doing more because being married to Jasmine, she goddamn, you know, she intelligent as hell, so I know she gonna be like.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
Damn.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this year?
Yeah, she's smart as hell.
I don't think it changes much for the head.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, shit, he good for wife and that. Like, man, and even, yeah, even though she don't look like she used to, I bet that head crazy.
Okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And Kamara's going to have a safe first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
But you know what'd be crazy to me, bro? It'd be crazy when when there be one person in a relationship working out and exercising, and then the other person ain't doing it. That shit is so wild.
Going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see them.
Because I'm like,
working out and going through those.
Then you can tell like that's all he focused on. He be promoting that shit, and he all in the gym. So it's like, how that shit ain't wearing off on you.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. So they'll get the yardage.
She gonna catch up with her ass though.
For good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult.
Cause you ain't got the money like you know, Jay-Z and them and all that shit. But
off play action. Jones. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Man, yeah, man, you worked your ass off, man. You still working your ass off. And then what crazy is you willing to help anybody if they serious and they just listen to what you say.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught left side by Cooks.
You know, man, but one thing I'm sick of a lot of people, bro, when it comes to this shit. Like, it was somebody recently telling me they're going to stop eating meat. I'm just like, why? You don't even know why. You don't even know why you gonna stop. You just want to make it seem like you want some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't for everybody, bro. Like, you know, like you just want to be looked at like you want some fucking like. I ain't like these people. I'm like, bro. Yeah. For you to even ask me what to eat, that let me know you don't need to be doing this shit. Talking about some what did you eat? Not meat, motherfucker. What the fuck is? Now I already know. Like, you on some bullshit. It's like, nigga, clearly not meat. So what the fuck you think I ate? Vegetables, nigga. That, you know, you want to still be able to fuck with some shit and still, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, just leave that shit alone, bro. Just take shit one day at a time, man. Because some of these niggas don't know what they doing and they breath be funky.
San Francisco set to go on offense once.
Told you about what's her name, man, who be rapping, bumped into that nigga, man. I'm like, God damn, bro, that nigga breath smell like some spoiled cabbage.
First 2 drives, they still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball.
Then that nigga up here eating Skittles. I'm like, nigga, Skittles got pork in it. You don't even know what you're talking about.
You almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
To zero.
The score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now this is an example.
That's why I said, man, coming, you know, the Lord say the same, bro. I let it see my birthday, man, this weekend. That one thing I ain't doing no more, bro. I'm finna just stop talking. I'm gonna be short-winded.
Across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets.
Of course not. I'm just saying, you just going off what somebody give you and you respond. That's all you doing. You know, it's just like back when I was on there, and I'd say like, you be like, what you eat today? And I'd be like, well, I ate some eggs. You like, no, cuz. I'm like, damn, what's wrong? You was like, nigga, you eating the kids.
And tackled down after a gain of 3.
You just telling me the truth, cause you like, nigga, you say you want to be on this shit. You can't eat no damn eggs. I'm like, oh shit, my fault, cuz. It's all good. Then next time you talk, you be like, what you eat? I be like, da-da-da-da. You be like, no, cuz, that ain't nothing but sugar. I'm like, damn, my bad.
And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that
yeah, and then they gotta understand, bro. Like if you've been bullshitting with your body all these years, like over 30-something years, man, your body ain't finna be able to accept all that shit out of nowhere.
Works his way inside the.
You gotta wing that shit off.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and it's more different because, see, you pass veganism, you alkaline. It's levels to this shit. Like, yeah, it's different. Once you hit that alkaline, man, that's like you want a whole nother frequency for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Your body, you know what I'm saying? It can go into pilot mode and shit.
Your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know.
Yeah, like
there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range?
Nigga, you ain't sending you ain't adding on to the equipment. We already in motion. Know what I'm saying? You just be talking, man.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but
big. Yeah, that's what somebody else told me. That was somebody else told me. Yeah.
That's not
your daddy said the same thing. Me and my mother was talking about.
Desperation time. I think you did, but let's face it. You mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game.
Yeah, that's what I told my mom. I was like, your daddy spoke that over my life back when I was a kid. Like he ain't never give a fuck about my rapping. He was like, yeah, that's cool. And he was like, man, you supposed to be behind a microphone and doing shit like that. Yeah. Oh no, it's already happening. I just had a woman tell me the other day, bro. It was a video I put out like 2 years ago, and she came across it, and that's when I was like, bro, this shit all about just constantly working. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit just be floating around. Like, bro, honestly, I mean, of course I'm not finna stop. But man, I could stop right now, bro, and I got enough shit I think to keep me floating for like at least 3 years.
It'll be a loss of a
Cause of the different various topics I cover. But you know, now I changed up my approach. Like I'm covering these sports daily and shit like that. And like last month I had 21,000 new viewers. Hell yeah. I mean, a lot of them folks don't be subscribing, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting in their faces. But you know, the more, once I start sitting down doing them interviews, talking to people like, you know, like how what Big Facts do, shit gonna really check out. I'm doing this dolo. Like this ain't even with nobody. So once I sit down with niggas, pause, you know, shit gonna really change. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was telling you, man, you know, waiting on your ass, man. But I get it though, on some real shit though. Shit, you know, your son, that's important. So yeah.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara.
Yeah,
boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him.
Because I know you'll look out like I remember you done sent me money for studio time when you ain't had shit to worry about. So I already know like if you had it on your shit. And then, bro, you still got to get your other wristband too. I know you said somebody stole it off your wrist or something.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Yeah, I be seeing you wearing that, bro. That yellow one be standing out on any outfit you wear damn near. I said, bro, that shit really, that color, bro, that shit really stand out on everything.
On each play, you have guys
but
BCR players. Guys are
yeah, I'ma still come out with some more down the line, but yeah, man,
good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
It might have, I don't know if it busted.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2.
Some weird shit, man. Unless Trish did something. Did she break your glasses before?
Dennis Allen, he makes a call, and his offense stays put. They're going to go for it. They run. It's Kamara. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that.
You know, she don't like my ass, so she probably did this shit.
Winds up yielding nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be because of our relationship. You remember that time she thought we were running a train on some bitches? She got a wild imagination.
He is going to lose yardage.
I ain't even rode a train in real life.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness.
Hey, I just thought about, but then that Big Facts interview was hilarious. I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped. I'm gonna get your daddy on for an interview once I start doing this shit. Cause I want to hear some of them stories about when he was living in California back when that shit was really California.
80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop.
Yeah, man, like that's a lot of shit, man. That shit burning the fuck down right now.
To slow him down, it's gonna be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones. This one to the right, caught by Valdes-Scantling. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's got room. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Pause.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Brandon Aiyuk, the one he was looking for.
Yeah, I already got ran out.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point.
I remember hearing that when I was younger. They said a lot of niggas I'm related to got ran out. Uncle John, he got ran out. The one who lived, you know, next door.
Jones now on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of love behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, is just continuing to swell here in the 1st half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coach is
at home right now.
Pleased by what they've seen.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
Because I had told him when I talked to him.
Because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. Probably.
Yeah, I had told him when I talked to him, I would have went down there to watch the fight with him, but I didn't even think about it till after the fight. But that fight didn't end till midnight.
Parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone.
Well, past midnight, it didn't end till the next day.
And a dash of anger.
And I know your mama don't want nobody at her house that late anyway, so.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball.
Well, hell no, your mama don't like nobody.
4th down.
Shit.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start.
There's a difference between tolerating somebody and, you know, flat out like, I ain't even never heard your mama say my name. She been like, hey there.
They were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team. As that'll get out of bounds at just the 30.
She don't even know my name, bro. Like, what the fuck? Then that one time I did come over there and bring her like her package or something. She was like, thank you, young man. I was like, why you talking like I ain't goddamn?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going.
Like I'm some nigga from over one of them neighborhood subdivisions across the street.
The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific.
That's all good.
And obviously his vision and legs have hurt.
She from the subs. It makes sense.
We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Nice work to get set.
So your boy who do the painting, do the painting and stuff, he still be reaching out to you? Who you were working with before you went back to the cartel?
Shotgun handoff
That
to
they do.
McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And the offense.
Well, it's good, you know, you got that, you know.
Here's Jones on 1st down. He completes this to Russell Gage. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Well, last time you talked to Terrell.
Jones on 1st and 10. Another catch for Valdes-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
That house
It all
is
comes down to
horrendous,
discipline,
bro.
doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it.
Man, when I took that trash out the other day, man, I almost threw up, bro.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
I said we got a couple more weeks before it start getting real cold and I can wear a mask and not feel like a criminal.
2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. That'll be caught by Aiyuk.
I don't even want to have nothing.
49ers. Brandon Aiyuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend.
I don't even want to walk down there, bro, not having nothing on my face, bro. That's how bad it's
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead.
I'm surprised your daddy ain't raised the rent just because of that.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that,
I just thought about it. He probably able to use the money from their rent to pay for the grass being cut.
before the half ends.
Good point.
The rent.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
I just thought about it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Man, that's crazy. Somebody that used to live in that house years ago, it was...
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half.
Yeah, somebody that used to live in that house a couple years ago, man.
After that first down play, so they're going to make this.
They had a little boy.
Half number one.
Man, that nigga finna be an All-American, bro, in football.
He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. Will tick by in this first half.
Yeah, I didn't know you. Yeah, his name Eric Beasley. Man, he played for Jackson Academy. Man, that nigga scored. He was Blix Team Player of the Week 2 weeks ago.
Take it away, Coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the video. I didn't know you knew him, but I should have known you did.
Downtown Orlando.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. I reached.
Thanks very much for Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half.
Oh, where's she from Cleveland?
Part of the game and wound up with a touchdown reception as well.
Oh, I know that white girl actually went to Cleveland.
Taken at the goal line.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Not being a good one cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yep.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
All right, then I'll talk to you in 3 weeks.
Back to throw. Jones.
Bro, I know niggas, man. I ain't gonna give you another. Really, you right. It's really gonna be like 2 months.
5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punt.
Let's see what happens, man.
The way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes.
Up past the 40 already, and another
I never saw a drug again. You know why?
Kamara up the
When he was young, I was on my way to the hill. Me, him, and Big L. And I made a left on Amsterdam into a checkpoint, and I didn't have a license. But at that time, they didn't really always lock you up, but they sometimes did.
Now they're going to come
So I
out
was
and
like,
take
no, I
a
think I
look
can get out
at
of
this
this, but I'm just
injury.
letting y'all know I
We'll be
got
back
3
in a
bricks in the
moment.
car without wearing.
Staying on the
Kim
ground
started crying,
first with Kamara.
and he told us right then and there that he would put himself in PC. Dude, I'll put myself in PC.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly
Me and Big L like,
win,
what?
but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run,
So,
all right? It was
we went to the side and was like,
found a little bit of yardage.
you know,
and frankly, they're pretty close to staying
afterwards,
on
we were laughing, but we were like, I was like, I will never hustle for him. He's a ball player,
And he'll be a little
and he,
shy of the
you know, does
25
music,
here
so
at the
I never really, he's a civilian. But I don't, you can't be saying you're the best that ever did it at all, and
17 carries.
you never sold drugs, and if you gotta go to Ohio, you was a rapper. That's not the best that ever did it.
4 plays,
How dare you say
3
some
first
shit like
downs.
that?
That's a pretty good recipe for
And another thing
success.
is like, they ain't up no.
First down
But
run,
the
good
saying
for about
pause, that
3.
pause on his
2nd and
forehead,
7
you
coming
didn't
up.
make up pause. So
2nd
you
and
lost your
7.
rights. You're not up to me. You're Fredo. You're Cameo. No more. Pause. Don't act like you don't. Every time you say pause, you're celebrating the Godfather. Me made that up. Stop saying it unless you think I'm the best that ever did. Don't act like you did.
First touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
And the reason why they can't say no, because they'll get
They'll
canceled.
look to throw.
So now you want to try to now take that.
Kamara. And down
So
inside
how
the
can you
10
say
here.
you're the best that ever did it? Don't ever say
Around
that.
the 7.
So I also have to regulate that because I don't want people ever to think that's a reflection of all. Guys that curve, stab their brother in the back to help them out, won't pick up their phone.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Hill. And tackled down after
And this is the thing about the character, my character. This is one thing Cam knows.
So they just need
If a
1
nigga
yard
punches me
here
in my
to pick up the
face,
first down.
I'm swinging back immediately. I'd rather get my ass whipped. I'd rather get beat. I mean, I got jumped by 30 niggas. I fought all of them. I caught some stitches,
Well, he's got
all
it.
that.
Touchdown.
I would not be able to live with myself if somebody punched me in my face.
From 4
And when I
yards.
asked my cousin why he let True Light punch him in his face, he said,
The scoreboard right now is not
I wasn't getting paid this day.
quarterback.
and he didn't swing back.
Touchdown pass there maybe builds a
So
little confidence.
I wasn't fighting for someone that's not fighting for
Every
themselves.
time you step up and
And
throw the
he's
football,
warned that
there's a
we
lesson
are
to be
different
learned.
kinds of
He
people.
took advantage of a little bit of
You'd
loose
rather
coverage
get
there.
punched in your face and not
But
swing
at the
back
same time,
in the
got
moment.
it done. It'll take a
It's
little
not
bit of
even a thought.
satisfaction away from that throw.
And then I might be hanging out with Steve Stout. And I remember when I smacked the shit out of Steve Stout, he did not swing
And a
back.
decent return out to the
So he should be in that
27-yard
crew.
line.
They're the not poor swing back crew when they get punched and smacked. I'm not in that crew.
The 49er offense now
This is
making their way
my
out
kids.
onto the field.
That's why I'm saying.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
So you can never think that you're going to fight a man that fights. It's going to be the man that has already landed, punch him in the face, and he did not swing back.
And they nearly get this all the way
of course, you're going to clip up within the eye smacked in the face that didn't swing back.
There at 22.
You guys are brothers now.
So one
that's
play,
cool.
they're already just shy
get money
of
with them. Do that. But now you know what you do, what happens when you with the Godfather. If there was a movie that he was, if he was a character and paid, if he was a character and paid, he's Rico.
There on the first down
right. Right now, that would be a Rico.
Nice job there by the defense.
Kid. Nothing's crazy.
But I think the play gets made.
But he's not Rico. He's Rico Suave now. So when y'all say good job, Rico, Rico Suave.
Almost getting into a ball sometimes. Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
There's like a level of, I'm a guy that fights.
Jones.
And I can say this like, I fought
and this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. It's a pickup of 16.
I'm not trying to beat him. I'm just protecting myself from the things he's trying to do.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down.
These other guys, they don't fight like that. They're not used to that. And, I'll go ahead up anytime. I do it all day. He's fun to fight.
He lost the football.
This dude, he's never been in a real one, with a real one. Never.
Much like a running back going through the line,
this is what I do. I fight Dior. I fight Steve Stout.
He got exposed that time. Wound up having knocked free. Unfortunately, an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Lawyers were Trump's lawyers. I went head up with them. The same way. Shapiro, I told him like he's my son.
Gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down.
Well, you certainly have to get a little forward here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time,
that beat other people. They're not beating me. We went to court. We got to court.
Hit as he throws
it was a dismissal. Like, they didn't
win. How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence.
I won that, actually.
None better than the one right
we went to court, and I won to me because I was allowed to sell my interest. And they said I couldn't. And remember, they accused me of trying to sell something I couldn't. And saying it was the whole thing. That was a lie. But it's all very love and war. Through this, I'm going to say this. And
so 3 more points stacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the middle.
You can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Even with Cam,
and this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. I feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final.
Taking it right down Broadway.
You can't say nothing about that man's
Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 75 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Every time he's seen me, he's been a gentleman. Every time. And he's been the only one that took a call.
So he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
With the loyalty, he's been I'm thinking, damn, maybe I should have made him the vice president. That's what I didn't see his strength. It takes time to show loyalty. I'm talking about this. Because when I mean, I'm saying he's not, because
you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points.
He will not let you say a word, even if homie's dead wrong. He'll say some stupid shit. But that's what you're supposed to do.
Here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And I see how hard he's working, despite the fact I know. I don't think that Jay takes care of him at all. And he's still out there. I gotta respect that, man. And he will never say nothing bad about his big homie. So I want to give a cosign to the league, and I hope that any way I can help him get money. I don't want to
stall, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in your experience,
I'm not trying to get. I want to hang out with him, so I don't. I'm hanging out because it's funny. But he's loyal.
part is, as an offensive
And that's what it's like now, like, damn,
too much where
I
you're
thought,
relying
like,
on it.
I got kid, he got
the job done for them.
Damn.
I'm quite
And I
sure
thought that was way
he'd be
strong.
content to just kick extra points from here
So
on
yeah,
out.
New York can help him. I think everyone should
his
support him.
teammates would be okay
Everybody should
with him just kicking the extra
interview.
points as well.
Anyway, I can help the show. Let me
Follow up the first down 1 yard run
You know,
with a minimal gain of 2.
I can't.
Now starts to put this
And
offense
I
in
will
precarious
want you to do
position.
that.
We know
I-
this is
let me
the
not-
point of
so-
attack, especially against
But
the big
I
body
respect
guys in the
that,
middle of
and
this
the
game.
big homie
It's
George
got to
do
be
that.
priority one.
Good teaching, bro. Cause
Now Jones to throw
now
on
what you gotta remember,
and they'll get it up just
as
short
I
of the
always said, I don't
45
trust
to
dudes.
44.
in the Bible,
The Niners
the
have the
closest
first
person
down
to
on a
Jesus
gain of
killed them.
11.
This offensive game
And
plan
it
has
always
just been
happens
sensational. I mean,
that
when you think
your
about
best
all
friend
the
is the
different
one that
ways
the person
they
you
got
giving the
receivers
most to
open so
hates you the
far,
most for some
it's really
reason.
been impressive.
That's what happened with Jake.
Design, execution.
But you think I'm gonna let that happen twice?
Back at the 40.
Once I saw them hip smacks,
2
I
yards
started to
loss,
pause.
second and 12.
I started to prepare. So God keeps doing
Now
that
Jones going to change it up here.
because it keeps working. That trick keeps
Jones
working.
now
But
looking to throw
I'm not
on
gonna
second down.
be surprised.
Fire this
I'm
deep
gonna be
for
prepared.
Aiyuk. Launches deep.
And that's why,
A jump
again, I don't know
ball.
what they
This is
did or
caught.
what they gonna do, and I don't
Last
care.
play, they didn't even get back
You know,
to the
Ken
line
had
of
Fendi
scrimmage.
call me
Now they
yesterday,
gain almost
FaceTime,
40 yards
because
here.
he found out he didn't know I was sharing
This
the
is where,
remote
as an
right now.
offense, you can
I think
really
he
put
knew
the
I had a
hammer
show
down.
coming.
You've got
He
a
wanted to be the
double-digit
executive
lead.
producer.
For those
First of
other
all,
guys, they've been
Fendi,
hanging
no
around.
disrespect,
A
but he don't have a
touchdown
mustache.
here
So I
to
said,
put this
Fendi, I
game
don't
out
trust
of
him.
reach.
They don't
And
have a
that's a
mustache,
strong
especially
step
dog
towards
shit.
getting it done.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20
But also,
now.
Cam
for
plays
first
too
and
much.
10.
Like, I'm not doing this trick, booking it, all that. But, I'll talk to him later.
They run the draw
In
here with
person.
Robinson. And he's
Really,
only going
if
to
I
get
come in
yards
and
in
not
the 20 to
pause
the 19.
and go for a ride with me on my
They're
boat
pretty
on
good
the
spot
lake.
right now with a convincing
That's
lead.
what
I
he
think
should
this
do.
is where
I'll
they
talk
put
to
on the
him.
boxing
I'm
gloves
gonna go by
and start
and
to
get
try
a
and
boat
pound them
so
into
we can
submission.
talk.
And the offensive line, they
Put a lot of
control this
plastic on.
game. I don't see why
Nah,
that
just
trend would
play.
change now. Here's
So,
Jones to throw on
that's
second
really
down.
that when it comes to that.
They'll find Aiyuk open right side. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Aiyuk with his second touchdown.
Belt to ass.
And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point try now for Moody.
I don't want to be asking you about another man wife, but I keep seeing it around here.
And the lead is now 24.
So, I got to get your point of view on it.
So that drives 7 plays and length. And it was Brandon Aiyuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
I like Willie D a lot, and I was surprised that he had someone that's not credible.
Here
on
is
the show like that.
Wisnowski to boot it away.
But some things that he
following the
says are true,
touchdown.
what everybody knows, but like the things he says, like intimate, he's not a Rockefeller specialist. We never respected him as a Rockefeller. He was never any of our
And
friends.
this drive will
None
start
of that. He was just a
at
hired
the
employee like the
25.
hundreds
The
of people
focus
that have done
goes
that.
back
He's
to
happy.
Chris Olave
Getting
and the
content.
Saints offense.
Like I said,
I know
whenever
that
you
double
talk
teamed
to
him a
someone
couple
that was
times,
said
but
that they
not a
would
ton. Whatever
know
they're
everything
doing is
because they
working.
taped
He's up
everything
over
and
100 yards. We'll
football
see how they
footage.
adjust.
Show it.
And when they do that,
Back it
they
up.
weaken their defense
Oh.
in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a
I
big
would
game
never
like
try to
this?
talk to another
It's
man.
usually not by himself.
Back it up.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games
That
as
they
well.
would know everything because they taped everything and
Teammates right here.
football
What I
footage.
mean by that
Show
is
it.
possess the ball for a
Back it
little
up.
while. Get at least
Oh.
2 first downs.
You know what I mean?
Give their defense a chance to
But
settle down a little bit after they give up a
I
touchdown.
would never try to talk to another man's wife.
And he's
Before
able to
that
take
was, I
this
mean, I
one
ran
to the
into it once,
35-yard
and I
line.
think I got a number at
They
this
got 5 through the
Victoria's
air
show.
last play. Now
But I
5
was,
on the ground.
to me, she
First
was
and
like a
10.
little girl, so I was going after Giselle. I wasn't going it was like Giselle, everybody. I know Campbell was it. A lot of people that she hadn't realized the potential yet. But it was because I honestly was like, I thought you to talk to you. But that was like a year or two before all, that she wasn't, she was probably like she was, I don't want to say this because it'll trigger too much. So, but I never tried to talk to her after
They'll
that.
pound it up the middle. Able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been terrific here this afternoon.
So yes, definitely. I never looked at one of his girls and said I'm gonna smash her. That never happened. once he would hit the chick, then I'd have to run before we would go on. But he would do that a lot. Like, girls, I get out to put in the boat. But I never chased that chick. Sometimes, if there was a choice, they would choose me a lot. And sometimes they would choose him. But Aaliyah had with one of them. He wouldn't touched her physically at all. Any penetration or anything like that, then I could have never wifed her. That would never. I'm not a guy that's ever gonna wife a girl that my friends. I'm not ever gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. I can't walk in the room and they got that connection. Never. So the only reason why we would go at her, but she chose me. That's all. But it wasn't like I was trying to take this girl. I mean, he might have PTSD because of that. Which I'm sure he did.
Saints on third down.
I can't help how a girl feels, but he knows I would never do that.
Now back to throw.
I don't even listen to Beyonce records because I don't want too much of it. I don't want to see her shake her body. I don't even know Jay. I still consider my brother. I don't even really know what she looks like. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really look at her. I don't listen to her music. To me, her music portrays her in the way that she dances and stuff. Puts her in a sexual light. So I feel funny looking at it. I can't even really, I don't play no Beyonce records. It's not because of Jay and the problems we have. It's because of the respect I got for her. You understand what I'm saying? So last time I saw Jay and Beyonce, that was Silent Party. I ran into her, we talked, and I said, "There's Rachel right over there. Go right over there." I want that. I don't even want her to have the chance to like me because it's hard not to. I'm not going to say she do or don't, but I don't even want that. I don't want to. I got connections with other people's girls, and I'd be like, you know better than that. I won't fall. Like, I look at the eye, let's stop talking control. Like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met
I'm not going to say that. But it's happened that I've said no to other wives a lot that I respect. That everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? But I would do that. And to the daughters. Like your daughter, I get really offended when I hear this certain nigga you know who you are. I've ran up in my daughter's DM. And I'm like, damn, that nigga's so crazy. I'm like, that nigga knew you was a baby. And I'm a step to that nigga when I see him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know that's my daughter? Like, either way, out of respect, bro. I know it's my daughter. But you already know what you want to do. I know. I tell my daughter got the best. So I tell her everything. All these niggas tell her, do not be blunt.
But it is just continuing to prove
somebody that really loves you, make them earn. And once he does that, he's responsible for your bills because I did that for you.
Roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described.
A real man doesn't make a woman pay a bill unless he doesn't have it and he's been paying the bills. And when he's down, he's not down for you. And that's what she could help with. She knows that you're fighting every day, so she never has to complete.
Well, fourth quarter with a
that's why I never let my girls work. I started the business.
Back to the air and looking for more points.
I left my ex-wife a $100 million business that I created for and invested $8 million in. It's all hers. I judge people with manhood is a certain way.
Out comes the red challenge flag.
That's what I'm saying, Charlamagne. He's feminine. Like, not to sound like he's gay or not, but he doesn't represent a masculine black man, and I hope people don't think he represents us as a whole. And it's how black man acts, to the other cultures that he's talking to. We ain't jacking him. We don't do that. Pause. Now his OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is Danny. And a whole lot that I'm not allowed to say.
Challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
If I talked to her, I wasn't trying to get out of there. He's saying she was looking at me a certain way. I didn't notice. I didn't even look at her in the face. If I said, I don't remember. It wasn't a memorable moment for my intention was never. Like I said, De'Vondre Campbell was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she was doing me a favor. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying attention. That's that man girl. Might as well stay. Why would I do that? I don't even know how good she looks. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I can see what she's doing. It's enough to turn away. Like, I'd be like, oh, no, I don't want to see her butt. I'm gonna say, man, I don't want to see it. I don't know how he deals with that, but that's on him. That's just not me. That was an issue I was having with the league. Like at the time, it was like I wasn't trying to be in love with a girl that's gonna be doing kissing scenes and be in the studio with a no, I don't want that for me. I want you with me all the time. It's gonna be with you in the room for 12 hours. We'll definitely fall in love. I did. So why would I want to put you? I was doing everything I can. Like, yo, let me get you some friends so you don't have to be around nobody. Leave to Australia for 4 months and do kissing scenes with them.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal hit, and we get a seal hit,
like that
and we run this play in the alley.
I don't know
and that's
what
good
would
work
have
with the
happened.
whole hard.
And that's what's great about that situation. And we never got to get to an argument. All I can remember is the golden time. But usually a long-term relationship has
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the
the
lead.
years we were together, our team was on the road and
So
doing
that drive
movies a lot.
takes him down the field in 8
Really
plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson.
Speaking of Aaliyah, that's another one that's been going around for a while, too. And I hate to even ask you about this, but I'm sure you've been saying the same
And
thing.
this will be a
It's been
touchback,
rumor
so
going
they'll
around
bring it
about
out to the
how she went
25.
Jay first, and he took her from Jay.
He was talking to her,
The
but I didn't
Saints
know.
offense on the field, ready to get their
So I
drive
didn't know.
started.
So obviously, when I was
At
talking to her, she
halftime
was like,
that they
"How's
would
Jay?"
need a
And she was
nearly
like,
perfect
"Oh,
second
she
half
must
to
try
erase
to."
that deficit
So
that
it was
they were
like,
facing,
I
CD.
didn't
But
know.
unfortunately,
Like with
the second half
Beyonce
has
was
pretty much been a carbon
so
copy
the
of the
LA
first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable
he's
the way the
slick
opponent
balls.
was playing.
He's
Partner.
coming.
They do have some good news, though. This
So
one
you
is
never really
getting
know what
close
Jay.
to
You don't
being
know
over.
what
They
Jay.
can try and hit the reset
The way he
button
pulled,
starting tomorrow.
Jay was cutting.
Now a throw here, hold in. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35.
So let me just say this. You see how you say it? Wait.
Receiving now.
You see how you say it's going around the internet?
First down.
That's why I have to speak on certain things. Or else it'll stay going around the internet and people will believe it and it does affect my business. But if you're not a boss, you don't understand that. That's the reason why you see the dude from Apple before he died, he said the instrument, because he knew Apple was
48-yard line.
what's his name, Steve Jobs. Elon Musk speaks a lot. Because the reason why you didn't speak before is because there wasn't the internet, there wasn't an algorithm, there wasn't social media. So now you have to approach business a little different. You have to be able to adjust. There's different weapons out there, there's different ways to fight. These people that do certain things, they know about clipping, they know, I know all the tricks, I just don't do them. I don't have to pay for it. I am rhythm.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
Me 40 outside. The new kid on the block is causing major buzz.
One thing I think
It's
that's safe to say
flashes.
defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Minutes this time.
And the lead is down to 24.
Anybody with the Cardinals can get it today now.
Good job for signatures and reflection the last catch. Let's move, we got you. First left to the last stop. 2-2. 1-2. Dominate. DeLorean Western is blocked. And
Picked up at the 30-yard line.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at 21. The Niners set to take over on offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline.
Planning ahead allows us to enjoy these moments without worry.
You know, like, we all come from the urban environments, those, whatever you want to call them. And you know, you got your neighborhood drug name. You got the big time tough guy in the neighborhood who beat everybody down. A lot of these guys get record deals and try to act like the local drug dealer.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces.
And that's why they don't understand what it takes to live that.
In training camp,
you know what I mean? It's only 2 things that come with living this life. It's either you're going to die or end up in that box, or you're going to end up in another box. It's what box you want to get in. The one that goes 6 feet or the one that's just 6 feet.
Here's the throw. It's complete.
That's
they
it.
get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fifth catch of the afternoon.
If that's something you would like to continue to do,
it's a beautiful throw there.
Now, somebody give me something cool. I think I'm ready now. Back then, I was so scared. They offered me drug line. I turned it down because I was scared.
To come out of the game now, they've got it in hand.
Go back to the
you and I have been around this league a long time. Every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look. That's what he's paid to do. It's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Kevin Hart, Charlie Murphy, you with them.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On the set, like,
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Yo, you're gonna blow up in this hard work. Yes, he is, man. He don't stop. That's why I said a lot of these guys people see on camera and they think they just chilling, enjoying the money. They don't understand. They don't even get a chance to touch the money they going to see.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Commercials.
Nice gain, 15 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's doing. Whenever they get a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Talking about the 37-yard line.
At that time, you know, comedians was dying.
For that time on the
Chris
second,
West, like that, Chris Tucker, the Africa,
that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass
a lot of
rush.
real good actors
I'm
at
not
that
much of
time.
an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Chappelle, I thought Chappelle was going.
Looking to throw.
Chappelle had that.
This one in the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Should I get him?
The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
That's what I mean. He didn't never have a lead role. Like, he did cameo roles, supporting roles was good. But come on, Kev.
Operating from the gun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Only heavy first. They could get on stage and let him pants and tell him that.
All the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know. Maybe keep throwing it.
Cannon was my dog. That's
Something
still my
that goes
dog.
against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've done it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Brown been in Marcy a million times. We had Oprah and Marcy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. His 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
That's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've got no answer for him all game long. The receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Rock him, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One. Oh, man. KRS-One, he's like, if you want to talk about battle rapping, KRS-One came out and tried to destroy a whole borough.
They'll let Robinson try and run.
He wasn't just
And
this
they're
a
just
rap, he
not
tried this the whole
going to let up
borough.
as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I guess when you're
Oh,
out
that
your
was
high,
Jay.
I mean,
Jay
I
made
would just
that.
go ahead and
I
take
didn't
the
know
extra point and
Serena.
move
I'm
on.
mad
But
at
apparently
the
they've got something to
video shoot.
prove.
If
Almost
you pay
feels
attention to
like
the video, we had Megan
something
Good
was
in the
said
video
this
too.
week,
Serena
and they
was
wanted
in
to
the
make
video.
sure
We had
they
the
laid it on them in this
girls
game.
in the video.
Here is Wisnowski to
Shout out
boot
all
it
of them.
away
That was
following
Jay.
the
Jay
touchdown.
was the plug. I can understand why people say
A game sheet is a versatile and economical way to handle
And there
multiple
will not
sides
be
of
a
the go.
return here.
It's
It's a
perfect for
touchback,
maximizing
and it'll come
efficiency and
out to the
reducing costs in
25-yard
printing
line.
projects.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. This game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. They were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team just playing at an elite level.
And she put spin on it, she kicked it, she go to the team.
First down.
Remember, that was
Slant
young.
pass complete to Valdes.
Before the marriage, all of that. That was
Pickup of 8.
great. That was
Leaves with 2 to go on second down.
You really have
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
That's my guy. I always support him. He was in my video.
Second and 2.
Yeah, that's my guy. But I never had no endorsement deals. J-Time, you got rock up here.
Struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Knicks gonna nick eventually. Hopefully next year we get over
throw
that.
again.
How y'all fire the coach?
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. De'Vondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A man who played collegiately here in Louisiana, Elijah Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second down and 6 now.
Yes, definitely. See, now when I'm talking about family, I'm talking about the wife, the kids. I'm not talking about the cousins. It's a different family now. Yeah, so the cousins and all that, they think, you know.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And it's like, I don't go to work to get my money.
Good vision there as he's across midfield and
Make some
down to the
living, come find the
45-yard
position
line.
is something that I'm doing.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
When you don't give family, you know, man, you got it, okay? You don't give it no more or something. It's funny, you go back, man, I don't know what he did with all that money. I gave it to you, mofo.
That's right. I gave it all to you. And then when you get to that part, no one got a solution. No one want to help. Nobody grabbed it. I did nothing.
Man, if I had it, this is what I would do. No, you wouldn't.
Exactly. That's what everybody's saying. If I hate
down, but
this,
not before getting this
that's why I think I
inside
love
the
my mind. It was a fifth. We
They
all
had a
be
gain
drunk.
of 10
When I was a
last
kid, I was
time,
like,
now a
crazy.
gain
What
of
you talking
20
about?
here.
Now I
They just
know what
look
you
like they're
talking
having
about.
fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run, but they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time.
The worst thing about
This would be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy.
As soon
Right
as
now,
you
it's
travel
football
off the line,
time,
you
and
lost
the
money.
running is
Like,
easy
you
for this
literally
crew.
can buy a car today and make a U-turn and bring it right back, and it's less 20,000 less than what you bought.
I'm like, bro, you saw me make a U-turn.
Yeah, like, I didn't even leave the lot. Yeah, so I feel like cars are the worst. And jewelry that doesn't matter. Like, do you buy the right jewelry, the right Rolex, Rolex, the right chain, the right piece, then it adds.
But you don't need 50 of them, though, Bleak.
No, but you need a few.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Jada,
And partner, I have no
Fat
idea
Joe,
what the top speed is
recently Viral said,
on those
a
high-end
lot of
sports
rappers
cars.
are
What's the
living
top
paycheck
gear
to
you can get
paycheck.
into?
Is that true?
This
Oh,
offense,
yeah.
they
A lot of
certainly
rappers
were there.
definitely, a lot of these new age rappers and back in the day.
Contest,
Yeah, but they didn't make the money back in the day that
they
he did.
And today you have to be a major star. You have to be able to sell things other than records to get the money today, because it's the other companies that's giving these guys the money. It's not the record labels that's giving these guys the money. It's the endorsement deals.
It's the collab. You see Travis Scott. Yeah. He's with Nike. He's with Audemars Piguet. Yeah, he's with Audemars Piguet.
Yes, like,
so
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those deals is what's giving these guys the major deals. But as far as like a regular rapper, yeah, they depending on the show.
You've been watching the NFL
right here on EA Sports. They get a gig.
Till
but I feel like rappers,
it's
too much opportunity with your money today to do too many things. Like all these businesses, like a lot of these kids is entrepreneurs. They just don't know how to get into the right business.
Whole rapped the line about you. He said, as long as I'm alive, Bleak's a millionaire. And even if I die, he's in my will somewhere.
Yes. I love that. It's my brother, man, you know? I love it. Like, it made the road a little bit rough, because now I go talk to a DJ like, hey, I need you to play this record. They like, yeah, but Hope said you good, fam. Take care of me. Like, what you mean? I still got to work. He said I'm in the will. That means he got to go. Yeah. He ain't give it to me now. Right. I still got to earn it.
So, in order to get your music played on the radio, you got to break them up.
A lot of people used to be on it like that, like, yo, because, you know, DJs, and it ain't, you know, certain people like to say payola. Me, I look at it different. If you're an artist, right, if you're a DJ, just put yourself in the DJ shoes, and I'm an artist, I'm trying to get you to play my record.
Right.
Now, you know, this record blows up because you played it. My life changed. You're still just a radio DJ. You're like, dog, I'm going to help you blow up, but you're not going to look out for me. You're not going to let me DJ a few shows. It's one hand wash the other business, basically. That's what it is. It ain't really pay to play my record. It's like, hey, dog, you got an opportunity. Show me that I got an opportunity with you before I support you.
When you have money, Bleak, everybody thinks like, so, man, you got so much money, you can lend somebody $500, you can lend somebody $2,500, you can lend somebody lend. No, you can give somebody because you ain't lending no money.
No, yeah.
I'll only give money back. I don't care if I get it back. Because I already know I ain't gonna get it back.
One of the best pieces of advice I ever heard is, if you love your friends, never loan them money.
No.
Like, just give it to them.
Yep.
Don't expect anything back. So I live by that. Like, I love my friends. So if they ask me for something, just don't put borrow on it, because you know you're not going to pay me back.
Nope.
And when I want my money back, you might make, take your funky ass 20. Why my money funky now?
I ain't know money how to smell. When I gave it to you.
It wasn't stink.
But, you know, and people look at, like, the internet was going crazy. Man, if I was worth $3 billion, I was worth $4 billion, and the cuz came up to me, I'd break him off.
Yeah, right. Everybody say it. You know, it's always the
people's money.
Yes, like, until you live that life and put yourself in that person's shoes, man, stop with the comparison. Just live your life and enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
That's the advice I got for people. Live and enjoy. Don't worry about what others do. Control what you do.
Man, you know they can spend other people's money.
Quick, too. That's why they get rich in these games so fast. You go look at GTA or something, these guys got mansions, 400 million. Like, man, how you hustle harder in the game than in the street? Okay.
Duce.
Yes.
Jay helped turn that into $1 billion.
Yes. But at first, you know, this is my baby right here. And I give all the credit in the world to my wife for me even being a part of this.
Really?
Yeah, because I was at that paycheck moment, you know, fork in the road. And I'm looking at my wife like, yo, show's not coming in like that. Not dropping albums like that. Like, I got to figure out what I'm going to get into. And she was like, yo, your brother owns 100 different businesses. You don't want to play a role in nothing but the music? And I'm like, yeah, let me go talk to bro. And when I went and had the meeting with Jay, and he like, yo, I got this new brand called Duce. Let me see what you can do with it. And boy, I took it to the moon. turned it up in every hood in New York, New Jersey, Miami, Atlanta, and we just went.
You got to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, for what we take this, because like you said, being in the spirits business, I thought, okay, you just put it out there, okay, they pick it up.
No. You got to work. You got to do those. You got to go to the testings, the taste testings. You got to go to the bar meetings with the
distributors.
Yes, you got to go to you got to have somebody. What is it? The guy do the mixologist.
Yes.
All it is.
We got a mixologist. You got to go to GSM, general sales meetings. You got to be in front of them, and you got to talk. And you got to talk. You can't. No. Your name, my name on this. Yeah. So I got to tell you, it's a VSOP. I got to tell you that it's 4 to 6 years of age. I got to tell you what's in it. It's a Uni Blanc Great Petite Champagne. In order to be called a cognac, it has to start in that region for at least 2 years.
That's right.
It has to go to the copper park. They got to be in the wooden barrel.
That's right. If it don't go in the wooden barrel, it ain't gonna come out burnt.
No.
It's gonna be clear. We're gonna be calling it.
Yeah. So so they like, man, you really? I said, bro, it got my name on it. It got my money in this.
Yeah. And you got to be involved, hands-on, 10 toes down.
Right.
You got to do all of this stuff because it ain't gonna sell itself.
No.
And people don't know what's good just by looking at it. So you have to introduce them to the good.
And because a lot of times, you've been eating something. It's like anything. You've been eating hamburger for a long time. You don't realize how good steak is.
That's right.
You might not realize how good chicken is. So you got to introduce them and say, hey, just give it a try, bro.
Give it a try. That's right. And I always tell people, man, with Douce, I always tell people you can mix Douce with water and it's gonna go. So whatever